Hey guys, what's going on? Bigfolds here, bringing you guys Storytime Sunday episode number 6. And be sure to check the description if you missed any of the past episodes. You guys really seem to like this series. And if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to hit that like button. But if you're wondering about the gameplay, I'll go over it real quick. This is like an 86 kill non-lethal gameplay in multi-team hardpoint, which I thought was really entertaining. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Pretty fast-paced, obviously. And yeah, so what I'm going to talk about today is kind of like how I almost died. And it's not like a story how most YouTubers will say, or most people talk about how they almost died. Maybe they almost got hit by a truck, or maybe someone almost shot them, or something like that. This is actually like I was literally almost dead, and I came back. But it's not really as an exciting story, I guess you could say, as maybe, almost getting shot or something like that. But I don't know. I feel like you guys need to know it about me a little bit. I guess, I don't know. It really doesn't reflect me. But I don't know. I guess it's a pretty interesting story. So, basically, I was in the 7th grade and, going to school just like a normal kid, had friends in there and everything like that. And, one day I got sick. I got really sick, and I remember I sat on the couch for about, I want to say 2 weeks, and I just laid on the couch literally 2 weeks, taking all kinds of medicine, like puking, everything like that. And I didn't go to school for about 2 weeks, and we were going to this little doctor thing. It was like a child care, like, I don't know what the hell it was. It was kind of like a hospital, but for like children, I guess you could say. But it wasn't a hospital. It was like a doctor office. I don't know. But we went there, and the people said that there was nothing wrong. We went there one day. I remember we went there one day. The guy said, I'll be all right. Just take this medicine, and I'll be good. The next day, morning, we woke up, and I could hardly breathe. So we ended up going back to that place, and ended up, I had 3 types of pneumonia, which is really bad. Pneumonia, period, is pretty damn bad, and having 3 types at once is definitely really, really bad. And not only that, I could hardly breathe, like I said, and they said that I was really, like, I could barely breathe right now, and that I was really close to being dead. And like, I don't know, my mom said she freaked out from that because especially when you just went there yesterday and they said you were fine, then you go back the next day and they say that your kid's about to die. She was pretty mad, I guess you could say, and she tried actually suing them, I'm pretty sure, for that, or suing that doctor, just because, obviously I would have some symptoms that I had, pneumonia or whatever the day before. It's not like it just came overnight when I've been sick week after week after week with like 100 and something fever and all kinds of shit like that. So, she was pretty damn pissed, and then also they made her pay for the ambulance thing when if they wouldn't have if they would have just told us yesterday, the day we went before, she could have just brung me up there. It wasn't like I was about to die. It was just I needed to get some care. But now I was about to die, so an ambulance had to come pick me up, and she had to pay like, I don't know, like a couple grand for an ambulance or something like that. So she was pretty pissed about that, but more worried about me, obviously. And so yeah, I went into ICU, intensive care unit, I think is what it's called. I went in there for, I want to say, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I literally don't remember anything when I was in there. The only thing I can tell you that I remember is I remember one time laying in the bed. They had to like put needles in me so it would like eat for me. Like, I don't know what that shit's called. I don't know. They put that liquid stuff in you that makes you like eat and drink automatically or whatever the hell it is. I remember some nurse trying to put that in me, and she missed literally like 20 times, and she was basically just stabbing me. And I remember I was already like, I really couldn't feel pain, but it was just like fucking annoying. I was trying to sleep, and I remember my mom was pretty pissed about that too. But anyway, so I remember that, and then I remember one day, the first time I ever got up since that, like literally, I was out of school for a month and a half, and the first time I ever got up since I was in the hospital, I remember my nephew and niece and like her mom or their mom and stuff like that. They came with some McDonald's, and I got up and I ate one chicken nugget, and I was full, and I went back to sleep. It was just really, really, really weird, and I don't know. I didn't eat anything. I didn't drink anything. It was just all the I forget what the shit's called, like ivy or something. I don't know what the fuck it's called. That they stick in you that basically keeps you alive, especially when you're so sick you just can't even eat. But yeah, I came through 3 really, really, really bad. I think I had the 2 worst kinds you can have, like most deadly kinds at the same time. And I don't know. They said if I wouldn't have had a little bit of meat on me, being like a little bit chubby, they said I probably would have died. So I guess it was kind of good that I was a little bit fat, but whatever. And yeah, so I ended up getting through that. I remember the coolest part about it is that I missed school for like a month and a half. I didn't have to make up any of the work at all. They were just like, yeah, you can just like go ahead and have the grades you had before. And I remember every person that was in like the whole school sent me little cards that said like get well and stuff. So that was pretty awesome. I got a card from like a bunch of people, a shitload of people. I had like probably like 200, 300 cards. I don't think that was from the whole school. Maybe it was just from like my team or something, because we had teams in middle school. I don't know. But it was pretty cool after I recovered and stuff like that. And I remember the first day coming out of the hospital, it was like a miracle, kind of. Like, I couldn't believe it. I don't think a lot of people thought I was going to survive, but I did. And yeah, like I said, I don't really remember much about it because I was on countless drugs the whole time. I was high out of my mind. But I guess everyone's probably glad that I'm still here. I know I'm glad I'm still here. And yeah, so after that, the next year, actual next winter, I found out how to know if you get pneumonia. And the way you can do that is if you think you're getting sick, or even when you're like laid down at night and you're on your back, if you feel like a Rice Krispies like crisp thing, like pop stuff going on in like your lungs when you breathe, that means you have pneumonia. And I actually got it the next year. Someone told me that. I don't really remember who it was, but they're like, yeah, if you hear this, then you got pneumonia. So I heard that the next year, and I went and got rid of it pretty much as soon as I knew that I had it. And it wasn't even that bad that time. But so I don't know, man. From then, pneumonia is one of them things that it just kind of runs you as a person for quite a while. It takes a long time to build back up to what you once was, I guess you could say. And I don't know, like for your lungs at least, it's really hard. Like since then, I really don't breathe normally. I breathe a lot like faster than most people, and like littler breaths and stuff like that, just because I don't know, my lungs aren't fully healthy, I guess you could say now. And I don't know, it's just been a different experience. I think I've built back most of my strength in like my breathing and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, that was in 7th grade. That's what, like 6 years ago. So I was like 13, 14, something like that. And yeah, now I'm 19. So that's about what I have for that story. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I didn't really go into, I don't know, I just kind of freeballed that one. Because I don't really have any set stuff that I know 100% sure that happened. Oh wait, I got one more thing about it. So I had pneumonia, and I remember I was on a basketball team when I had it, and I went back and I played a game, literally like 2 days after I got out of the hospital, and I remember I went in for about a minute, and I had to go back out because I couldn't breathe. Yeah, so like I said, real interesting experience, and hopefully I never get something like that again, because that was scary, not only to me. Well, it wasn't even really scary to me. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but scary to everyone around me for sure. And obviously I don't want to just waste a month and a half of my life just sitting in a bed or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's what I have for this commentary. If you did enjoy the commentary or the gameplay, or if you want to talk anything about the commentary or the gameplay, be sure to leave a comment. Like I said, be sure to leave this video a like. This is my most successful series, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this episode once again. And I think I'm going to live stream sometime like tomorrow. I'm going to wait till the COD Championships are over, so just be on the lookout for that, guys. And besides that, I'm out. Peace.